Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to Smoothcraft. In today's videos, we are going to talk about how to make unlimited iron farm with command blocks in Minecraft. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Once you enter the game world, go for the empty space and start building. Take blocks and make a line of at least 10 blocks. After making a row, complete the square with 10 blocks on each side. Now increase the height of the walls of the square by adding at least 4 blocks to increase the height. Next, clear the ground surrounded by the walls if they contain any unwanted flowers or weeds of any kind. Next, select Water Bucket and spray water on the ground on the 4 corners so that there still remains a space in the exact center for 4 blocks to be adjusted. The water should not flow to the site in between. Next, assemble 4 blocks in the empty space in between. After that, we need to stop the source of water and then head on to break the blocks at the corner. Also, what we need to do is to break the floor up to at least 1 level. After the ground is broken up to at least 1 level, we need to also break the ground beneath the already placed 4 center blocks. After that is done, we need to replace only the corners with the blocks with 1 stone occupying 1 corner each. After that, we need to select magma blocks and spread them all around on the ground except on the corners and beneath the 4 blocks, which we have to keep empty. After the spread of magma blocks, we will break the 4 center blocks too, creating a hollow space between them on the ground. Now we need to take up the water bucket once again and spread water over the 4 corner blocks so that it spreads to the whole ground surface. After this is done, we need to go inside the hollow space we left in the middle after we took out the blocks at the center and try digging it up to the height of at least 3 blocks. After digging it up to the 3 blocks height, you'll find the ground with 1 stone block. We need to dig that up as well. After that is done, you'll notice the ground which is now made up entirely of stone at the surface. Next, we go ahead and fill the vacant place with 1 smooth block and other 3 magma blocks. These magma blocks will serve as the hotbed of unlimited iron when we will produce iron golems, who will fall into the magma cavity and die, thus leaving us with unlimited iron blocks as intended originally. Now we need to choose any one kind of button from the tools and apply it on any 2 sides of the cavity walls. You can take absolutely any button of your choice. Suppose you take the spruce button, then you need to apply the spruce button on any of the 2 sides. Once the buttons are applied, we need to take up the water bucket once again and fill the cavity with water by applying water at the lone stone block so that it fills up the entire cavity. After that, we need to make up more room for the golems fall upon, so in order to do that, we dig up some more area horizontally around the magma blocks, which also get filled with water. This will help to prevent the golems from escaping once they are inside. Next, we take Splash of Night Vision Potion and apply it on the newly created space, which will transform it into a better space with more room bounded by the stone blocks and also help us to view the space better amidst the dark. Next, we need to select a chest and put 2 chests adjoiningly on one side of the empty space. After this is done, we need to take Hopper and apply it over the crate. Also adjoin 1 grass block with the crate and use it to stand and apply rail tracks or flail on the top of the hopper. Next, we need to place the Minecraft with Hopper on the top so that we have the iron golems who would fall from the magma block produce iron, and that iron will get trapped inside the chest. After this is done, we need to break the surface and create a sort of tunnel to come out of the ground at a safe distance from our construction, so that our construction remains entirely unaffected. Also, we need to construct a ladder from the ground up so that we can use it to come out of the tunnel. Back at the construction site, we need to check if our construction has faced any problems. For example, if any blocks would have been broken, we need to fix that at the first glance itself. After the setup is entirely done, we need to focus now on producing the iron golems. We will need command block for this. So let's see how we can summon up the iron golem. For this, what we need to do first is to create a space for putting up the command block. For this purpose, we need to put up a few extra blocks on one side of our construction wall on which we need to situate the command block. Also, we need to complete a setup to situate the piston as well. For this, we can fill up 4 blocks with keeping spaces in between them and placing it one after another so that it creates a space in the middle to situate the piston. After the setup is complete, we need to take up redstone torch and redstone repeater so that we can fill up the places on the space we created on the wall and activate the piston after introducing it. Next, we take a lever and adjust it on one side of the block so that it comes in tandem to the piston. Install the piston to push the golems into the magma block as they spawn. Therefore, fit the piston on the topmost block just above the command block. Now comes the most important part of summoning the iron golem, which will produce the required iron for us. For this, we need to put up a command on the command block, which will go as summon Minecraft !iron_golem in the command input box. Now that we have put in the command to initiate the spawn of golems, you'll see that the golems are being produced and being pushed into the crater hole we left at the extreme center of our construction in the start itself. Now this will aromatically start the production and accumulation of iron in the chests that we have installed deep beneath the surface. You can check for yourself if the iron is being accumulated in the chest or not. Go inside the tunnel using the ladder we built on the outside of the construction. Once you reach the side of the crest, you will have to apply the night vision potion once again, as there might be a lot of darkness deep down. After a little bit of wait, you can check the iron being accumulated into your inventory. The infinite amount of iron golems will spur the infinite amount of iron collection too. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing videos from us.